and get it moving exactly how it should be. Now, as always, a quick disclaimer, please always work within your own limitations. Please don't go too deep into some stretches and movements if it's causing you any pain or discomfort. Some exercises you might feel a little bit sore, but that's normal, but you should never push to the point of pain as a rule of thumb. So we're going to start standing. I'm going to have my feet hip width apart and drop my shoulders down and away and just relax. So you want to keep your toes relaxed, you want your knees in line with your ankles, in line with your hips. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And out. And inhale. And exhale. Keep the shoulders down and away, breathing in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And then just nod the chin towards the chest. We're just going to gently round and roll down. Allow the upper back to curve around. Nod your chin, tuck right under. And hold it here, bend and relax those knees. Inhale, exhale. Just bend the knees a tad more, but just really enjoy this pose. And then gently roll up. Nice and slow. Nice and tall. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll do it one more time. Just make sure that your feet are relaxed. I have said this before, but depending on how you stand will depend on your posture. So some people are very heel dependent. Some people push more into their balls of the feet and the toes. That's okay if that works for you, but obviously your muscles have memory. So try now to have 50% of the weight in your heels and 50% of the weight in your toes, and that way you're going to find pose a little bit easier, and it's good as well to become mindful of your body. So relax the shoulders down, nod the chin, inhale, nod round. Round through. And bend those knees. Keep that lower part of your back soft and rounded. Bend a little bit more. If you can, take the fingertips underneath the toes, just keep them relaxed. Breathe in and breathe out, very stuck. And lift up. So what I try and do is I try and do this myself every morning when I wake up, usually after my morning cup of tea, and it just helps to just relax your spine. It's really good to do just before bed even after a long day sitting or driving or sitting down at a desk for a long period of time, or if you stand on your feet for a long period of time, because we're relaxing this part of our back. And that's the part that causes us a lot of issues, especially as well within the hamstrings and the glutes and even your calves. So when you do that movement, you're allowing your spine to totally relax, and it's really good for it. So that took us for about 7 minutes. So if you want to, you can come back to this, and it's always saved to the page, so you can have a little practice as well. Just 5 minutes in the morning, and your body will love you for it, and you'll just feel so much better. Okay, so have the feet hip width apart. We're now going to take the hands behind the lower back, and imagining that you're dropping the shoulders and pushing the elbows together. And release. Now we're going to bring the hands together, round through, push forward. And come back in, hands behind the lower back, stretch, push, open the chest. Bend the knees slightly. And then round, forward. And one more time, stand up tall, behind, push, elbows in. And then not round. Breathe in, breathe out. And then come in. Wonderful. Now we're going to stand hip width apart still, the hands down by your sides. Imagine someone's trying to bring your fingers down to the floor. So stretch and open up this part of your neck here. And release. Inhale. Exhale, push down. And release. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And release. And now try and keep the fingers pushing down towards the mat, but just rock the hands back and forth. And relax. Good. Let's come down to the floor. So we are going to roll down, because I always encourage you to roll down as much as you can to release your tension in your back. So come to the end of the mat. Relax down. Round your chin towards your chest. Bend those knees. Now where it feels good, my lower back is very sore today. I went for a run this morning and my lower back doesn't like it because I have bad feet footing when I run. So allow, if one place feels really good, hover, just hold that spot. But if you want to, you can keep rolling down, bending the knees. Let the head drop. And fingertips down. Bring it back. And come and lay down. And hug in and roll side to side. Relax the feet. Rock side to side. Enjoy this. It's so good. With a roll down and hugging your knees in. Massage it out. Even if you do my Pilates class or a Pilates class once a week, I highly recommend that you were rocking side to side. Massages deep into the lower back. Then just quickly take the hands underneath the lower back, drop the shoulders down, rock side to side. And then release. So feet together, the knees together, and then we heels out, toes forward, and just relax that lower back down. And then tuck under with the pelvis and push that lower back into the mat, drop shoulders. And release. Inhale. And exhale, tuck under. And release. And tuck under. And relax. So hands are down by your side. Really important we get the shoulder placement correct on this exercise. So lift the arms up and then fingertips reach up towards the ceiling, and we're going to do one at a time. So we're going to reach up and drop down. So the arms aren't over my head here, because that's going to put a lot of pressure on our neck, and we're not activating the shoulder blades like we want to. Excuse me. So we're here. Wrist in line with the shoulder. Inhale, exhale, one up and come down, and the other and down. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Let's do 8, 7. Try and keep the fingertips soft. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then release. Palms are facing forward and float back. And lift up. And float back. And lift up. And back. And come up. And let's do 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lift, and then lower down. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders. And then hands are flat here. Inhale, exhale, like we did when we stood up. Reach for the heels. I can't explain how tight shoulders can be. And this is a really good one to do again when you wake up, because it will allow the shoulders and the neck to breathe and relax. I like to do my own little bit of research, listening to YouTube videos, and a lot of physiotherapists say about how when we sleep, it really affects the face, the jaw, the tension in the face, in the head, I'm terrible. I lay flat on my front and then I turn my head to the side, and the tension it causes in my neck is a chiropractor's dream. So it is really important that you try and stretch off your neck and your shoulders as much as you can. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. Good, and release. And then right hand on left wrist, left and right. Dropping the shoulders down, breathe in, breathe out, push up. And release, breathing in. And breathe out, lift. And lower. And inhale. And exhale, lift. And lower. And then just give a good rock side to side within the knees. Try and relax the toes. And just let everything relax. And relax. Good. Let's have a little hamstring test to see how tight we were. So when we rolled down, the idea is that we always want to stretch out and release the tension in the lower back. Sometimes that does get our hamstrings as well, but with bent knees you won't do that. But let's just see how tight these hamstrings are. First things first, hug the knee in towards the chest. See how it feels. Now we haven't warmed up our hamstrings, so we really don't want to push too hard here, but lightly take the hands behind that leg. Inhale, exhale, lift it up, push through the heel. And lower down, inhale. And exhale, lift up. And come down, inhale. And exhale, lift. And come down. Good. Right foot on the floor, breathing in and breathing out. Hands behind that left thigh, drop the shoulders, breathe in. And breathe out, lift. Just see, one side is going to be a lot easier than the other. Bring it down. And down, lift. And down, one more. And down. Good. Bring the other leg back up. This time we're going to stretch off the front of the thigh. Breathing in. Breathe out, lift. Push through the heel first of all, and then slowly point that foot. If you've got a lot of tension in your shin, you are going to feel this. So just point ever so gently. And release. Inhale. And exhale, point. And release. Inhale. Exhale. And come down. And then other side, hand behind the lower back, the lower back of the leg, so I can speak then. Drop shoulders, inhale, exhale, push to start, and then gently point. And push, and point. And push, and point. And release. Good. Hug in, curl up and hug in. Hold it here. And then come and lay down. Drop shoulders, rock side to side. And now a nice long body stretch. Push through the heels, let the ankles come off the floor. And release. Now see if you can curl up. We are going to come into a child's pose. So the reason why I love doing these stretches is that you can do a lot of Pilates and sort of stretch your muscles out, but it's probably more important to relax the muscles than it is to strengthen them, because we work our muscles every day anyway. So if we walking up the stairs, carrying heavy things, doing housework, doing gardening, carrying children on one hip, driving, we're always working our bodies. So even though it's the same maybe workload sometimes, it's really good to lengthen the muscles and relax them rather than strengthen them all the time. So take the hands onto the floor and take the glutes to the heels. Inhale, exhale, stretch forward, forehead down. Elbows down, use the pillow if you want to. Hold here and allow that spine to be long. And then come up. Just take your hands a bit further forward. Inhale, exhale, bring it back. Forehead down. And then gently roll up, hands onto the floor, drop the shoulders down and away, and then drop the pelvis into neutral, and then just tilt side to side with the hips, just looking right and left, allowing that to relax. And last one. Good. Now we're coming into a downward dog. So drop the shoulders down and away, tuck the toes under, and let's lift, and then exhale. Push down, drop the head, and then lift up and down. Lift one hip up and down at a time. Allow the hamstring to open up. Allow the calf to open up. We've stretched out every part of the body with this session. So your body's going to feel so nice. And 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees back down. Rest into child's pose. We'll do it one more time. And then next time we're going to come back up to standing. So just breathe here, forehead down. And then rise up gently. Inhale, hands down. Tuck the pelvis under. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push back, push into the hands. Lift up and down. And 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, walk the hands forwards. And now just fold over the body here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then gently roll up. Come up to standing. Bring the feet hip width. And release. Good. Just allow your body to stand still for a moment as we've been downward dog. And now we fold it over. And now we're back to normal. Just give your body a minute to breathe. I'll talk you through the next one. We're going to stretch off the muscles from the knees into the hips. So if you have tight hip flexors, you know, these muscles here are tight too. So we're going to have the feet hip width apart. Hold onto something if you need to. And you're going to simply bend your knees and bring one foot back. And you're going to have your hand on your foot, on the top of your foot here. We never want to hold on to our joints, so make sure it's foot and not ankle. Now make sure as well that this knee isn't going out to the side, we're keeping it in. We're looking straight forward with slight bend in that left knee. Inhale and exhale. Push your foot into your hand and breathe. Hold it there, it should feel really nice. 3, 2, 1. Come back in, release it down. Give your legs a good shake off. And other side. Bend the knee. Hand onto the foot. Drop the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Push it back. Stretch. Push the foot into the hand. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come in. Foot down. Give your hands a shake. Give your legs a shake, sorry. And breathe. And now we're going to have the feet hip width, drop in the shoulders, hands are facing forwards. And inhale, lift the heels off the floor if you can, reach up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, lower. And inhale. Exhale, lower. And thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this full body stretch and feel nice and calm. Remember, save the page, you can do it whenever you wish. I'll see you next Monday at 12:30. Have a fabulous week and take care. Bye-bye.